What's up, addressees? Welcome to the HNR TV, the official YouTube channel for the hottest new revolution, culture, and movement. That's to live your life and love the life you live, regardless of who you piss off in the process, culture, and movement. And in this video, I'm gonna tell y'all this story about this time I ran into this girl I used to talk to at at this pride event, y'all, at Lennox. This was a while back. All of this stuff, like if I'm telling y'all some stories, unless it's about some betrayal or some hating, like jealousy, switching up shit, that was more recent. But if I'm telling you a story about like some uh, uh, fluid shit or like some experiences that I had back then, 9 times out of 10, a lot of this shit happened like over 10 years ago. But before I get into that story, I want to address a couple things. Matter of fact, I ain't even go back to my page, but I'm sure Buddy's still following me. Here's the thing. When I mentioned, excuse me, when I mentioned the other day or yesterday or the video I posted it yesterday, the day before that, something like that, about the person I had invited to come be a disciple and um, like them asking what was in it for them. Like, mind you, I blocked this person a couple times for that hating ass shit that him and his brother be on. Like, I don't know, like just feeling, like I said, folks like to try to keep you stuck in that mindset that they thought you were or of who they thought you were back when they met you. And for whatever reason, they think they more lit and more popping than me. And nothing could be further from the truth. I mean, do y'all thing. I wish y'all the best, but y'all not more popping than me, bro. And you still follow me, and I don't follow you. And the last time we spoke, you hit me up. I'm not hitting you up. So don't ask what's in it for you, and you clearly are the one still reaching out, wanting to connect with me. The door's closed, by the way. No re-entry. Anyway, um, what was it? What's something? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to that. All right. So back when I was in the group ATL, and I had just moved to Atlanta, my family bought a crib on the south side, and it was in a subdivision. And in that subdivision, it was these two girls, and like I don't know, I don't even think my homeboy was like messing with the other girl. Anyway, it was these two girls, and one of them in the neighborhood like was feeling me or whatever, and I was feeling her too. And I had just moved out there, like so. Me and one of my partners from the group like had came down because we used to come from out of town or whatever. Like, and we go to the studio, so he sometimes would come like crash at the crib or whatever. Um, so like, but it was some dudes out there in that neighborhood. I guess Shorty had been talking to one of the dudes, or they liked her, or something like that. And I'm not gonna say her name. Like, I'm not gonna say nobody's names when I tell these stories. But shout out to her though. She might remember. I'm pretty sure she probably do. Anyway, so some dude out there who was feeling her, and like me and my partner from my group, like we'd be like walking to her crib or walking back to my crib or just out in the neighborhood or whatever. And anytime we cross paths with them dudes, it'd be like little hating shit going on. Like they get to singing like "Let me make it," or like "Let me make it up with love," ah ha 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 ha, like little shit like that going on. Like it was funny or something. Like, but which if y'all know the song, y'all listen to the music, so y'all fans for real. But anyway, so so me and one of the dudes like got to fighting at the pool one night. Um, not major. Like he really tried me. Um, so I was just like really chilling because I really wasn't even stunting the whole situation. I wasn't stunting her like that. I wasn't stunting him like that. I wasn't stunting none of that. But they came up to the pool. Buddy pushed me in the pool. I got out the pool and laid hands on him. And it was kind of like a tie, but Buddy was bigger than me though. So I ain't mad at the tie. But my sister, like my sister dude, end up anyway. I'm getting into the whole like he end up chasing him down, making him jump in the lake like the next day or something like that. I don't know, bro. Anyway, shout out to bro. Shout out to Nash, bro. Anyway, this has nothing to do with her bumping into me at the Pride event, um, either. So let me get to that part. Fast forward some years later, mind you, like nothing really happened between me and Shorty. We ain't never really start talking or doing nothing serious or none of that. It was just a brief period, but I knew her from my neighborhood, and like there was expressed interest there. Anyway, so fast forward some years, like when I like, cause back then when I knew her, like I wasn't even like messing with dudes or whatever back then or whatever. Like so, by the time I saw her, it was like it was at Lennox, bro. Like, and this was back when folks used to come over the radio shouting out like, "Hey, y'all know it's Pride in Atlanta this weekend. Don't go to Lennox. Don't go here. Don't go there." Telling folks all these places not to go. My ass up that bitch. Don't have no business. I need to go sit my ass down somewhere for real. I don't even remember who I was with that day. I don't even remember who I was with, like while I was up there. But anyway, I was up there, and I'm the type of person like, especially back in them early days, um, be at events and like see somebody holding it, like, cause folks like to record when they be out, and so I'm out there ducking cameras and shit, like, oh, like, damn, bro, like, hey, tell your folks don't record, like, don't point that over here, like, I'm one of them folks, like, but I'm at the events, I'm just like, yo, keep the cameras off me. And for what it's worth, I never ran into nobody who ever said that they saw me on a camera just out randomly somewhere. Like they caught a glimpse of me in somebody else's camera. Like why was I there? I ain't never had no issues like that. Hold up. But I did have that one time where Shorty bumped into me at a party, a Pride event or whatever. But when she saw me and I saw her, it was like in the food court. Um, to be honest, like, yeah, I don't know. It was like, I don't know. I guess you could say I got kind of nervous, but also like I really ain't stress it too much. Um, it stayed on my mind like for the next few days, but yeah, I really hadn't seen Shorty like that a whole lot between the time we was like hanging out and chilling in the neighborhood and when I bumped into her at Lennox. Um, but here's how I feel about that. Like, and I didn't feel this way back then, but now that like I'm older, I'm wiser, I'm more comfortable with myself. I'm more understanding of who I am and how people are and stuff like that. When it comes to stuff like that, I really don't feel like, especially the capacity that me and her was like talking and hanging out with, that I owed her an explanation about who all I be talking to and dealing with like that. Like, mind you, even back then though, I wasn't even dealing with like dudes like that or whatever the case. But even if I was, I still don't feel like, if it's just like a casual dating, like talking stage phase type of situation, same way they not gonna disclose to you everybody that they with and who they talk to, I don't feel the need to disclose to them who I'm talking to, who I'm with, whatever the case may be, gender aside. So at the point where it starts to, where folks start to get like more serious in they connection with somebody, like Start locking in and start saying, okay, well now we gonna be like either monogamous, like just dealing with each other, or like getting married, or like some serious junk, like having kids or something like that, then all right, cool. Maybe that'll be a good like bridge to go ahead and like discuss that point. Like, okay, now you just want to be with me or whatever. Like, and still you gotta get to know, like, once you know that you like you got a good feel for somebody's personality, because that's the thing. That's what it really boiled down to. You never really know a person. Like, is this the type of person who start feeling some type of way towards somebody and get vindictive and then start spreading like this person's business, whether it's true or not, or making up junk, or like, are you the type of person who like fall out with somebody and keep it solid? Can you hold water? Like, who are you? Like, I don't even know you like that to be like telling you all of my personal business like this. I need to get a feel for who you are. What is your character like? How are you when you fall out with people? So no, I don't feel like in the capacity that me and her were talking that I owe her that information. And even to this, like, um, yeah, even to this day, like, I don't feel like if I was to deal with somebody in that capacity, I mean, at this point, hell, the world see it. But like, if I was still in a place where um, I wasn't openly fluid, like, no, I would not feel the need to discuss that openly, like immediately. And I made a video about this a while back too, when I was talking to um, this psychologist. I don't want to call her homegirl. Like, we really just like had met, like, and was chopping it up on the phone one night. And I was feeling, this was when I was feeling like, okay, if I'm gonna deal with somebody, then they should know, like, up front, out the gate. And she really the one who put me on game. Like, I mean, not necessarily. Like, you don't like you don't owe that information to people just out the gate, just because you decide that you want to deal with them and they decide that they want to deal with you. No. And a lot of folks move that way. Like, so if somebody ever try to pressure you that, oh, because it's dudes that you talk to or whatever the case may be, that you should like share that information with them, no, you shouldn't, because you don't know that person and you don't know how they are. But yeah, that was the time that uh and when we saw each other, like, I mean, it wasn't nothing. Like, she looked away, kept it pushing. I looked away, kept it pushing. Like, it ain't turned into no whole. But again, like, we hadn't spoken like years. I hadn't seen her in years. You feel me? But yeah, so that's where I stand on that, man. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess it was interesting. Shit. Hopefully it helps somebody. That's the whole point. That's why I'm doing this, man. I'm just, first of all, I'm trying to promote Address Me and build up my customer base with that. But also, I'm here to share my journey, man. And if the journey that I experience can help somebody else, that's just as fulfilling. You feel me? Um, yeah, that's just as fulfilling for me. Anyway, y'all be safe today. Stay out the way. Take everything one step at a time, one day at a time. Focus on finding yourself and finding your purpose. I love you, King V, H&R.